Yogis, welcome to your Maya flow, Abhaya of Heart. Our Abhaya Mudra we are beginning our practice with today. You will require no props unless you would like one now for your seat, for your opening breath work. If you'd like to settle onto your mat, get comfortable, slide on in onto any prop you choose. Otherwise, take them off to the side and prepare to drop in. Yogis, we're beginning today with the left palm, the left hand connected to your heart. Take it now and nestle it into that space in the center of your chest, maybe just slightly off to the left, somewhere between your physical heart and your heart chakra, and that open space, that place where you can feel the heart beating. And your Abhaya Mudra is the right palm in the masculine side, that protective side. We'll be opening that today and just allow the elbow to softly relax to the side body. And with the palm open, and the fingers spread strong and wide, we place our right palm open in a sign of Abhaya. And Abhaya translates as fearlessness. Your fearlessness of your heart, your Abhaya of heart. And our Kali, or the goddess Kali that we are working with today, she holds her right hand forward, symbolic of her fearlessness to step through time, to transform time and all of its components, the beginning, the creation, the living, this moment, as we will honor with our breath today, and endings, destruction. And so for now, close down as you settle into your seat and honor your Abhaya Mudra, your fearlessness, with the right palm open. And take an inhale through the nose. And feel that expansion beneath that left hand. As you exhale, I want you to open your mouth and expel the breath out of your mouth, but also symbolically release it out of that right palm too, as you expel any fear that resides within your heart space pertaining to this time or the time ahead of you, the time that's been. Inhale. And feeling into that expansion of the heart, that connection to your heart. And as you exhale, that right palm dispelling fear, and it accords divine protection. And let's take 5 more rounds here. Inhale. Open the mouth side out. Exhale. As you take your next 4 rounds, and deeply connecting to your breath in this present moment. With each exhale, I want you to release any fear that you know you're currently holding on to, either within your heart or anywhere within your physical body. Inhale. And fear is just a feeling, and feelings can hold us back if we pour our energy and lean energy into them. But you get to decide where you devote your energy. We're not avoiding it. We're not running away from it. We're sitting with it. We're embracing it and allowing it to channel through us like a circuit from that heart space where it originates. But then releasing it with the exhale. Allowing it to destruct, allowing Kali to do her work. Final breath, inhale. And exhale, release it out of that right palm and out of your mouth. So beautiful, yogis. Releasing your mudra now and placing both palms upon the thighs, whatever your seat. And draw the spine long and take a roll of the shoulders. And release through front and back of heart now as you take some rotations of the shoulders, opening and creating more space, not just through the front of heart, but through the back of heart as well. I'm going to take this into a cat-cow as you round forwards, draw the chin into chest and release the head down towards the belly. As you inhale, let's take that roll of the shoulders and draw the shoulder blades together down the back body. And draw the elbows back and really open through the entire front body here, your rib cage, your shoulders, your throat. Exhale, roll down. Inhale to open. We're going to take that one more time. Exhale, roll it down 3 times, our full cycle. Inhale to open. I'm playing with those cycles today. Exhale, roll it down and then draw back into your neutral. If you have a jumper, you may want to remove that now. We're going to begin standing today at the top of our mat. Finding your Tadasana, feet shoulder width apart. Spread the toes nice and wide, soften through the knees. And soften the pelvis. Connect to your strong, long spine. Take that roll of the shoulders back. Release the arms, open the palms, and draw the chin back in, allowing the spine to align. Your crown extended, find length through your physical being. Become a presence upon your mat today as you connect to your Abhaya, your heart. We offer it forwards in today's practice. Let's take an inhale and take the palms to the sides of the room. Exhale, swan dive and open, leading with that heart space as you pivot at the pelvis. Sweep to the sides, inhale, rise. And finding prayer at the top, above your crown. And flip the palms, exhale, find a swan dive. 3 rounds once more. Sweep the sky, inhale, rise. Exhale, melt it down. And palms to the mat or to your shins. Be kind to the spine, halfway lift first round. 3 rounds here to ripple the spine. Exhale, soft bend through the knees here and feel into a compression of the heart and the belly upon the thighs. Inhale, halfway. Maybe finding length through the legs here now. Exhale, we fold it down. Inhale, our halfway lift. Exhale, we release the breath and fold into our Uttanasana, our forward fold. The fingertips to the mat now as we halfway lift. And we'll step it back with the left leg. Sink the hips nice and low and step it back with the right leg, our plank pose. Take an inhale here. Let's drop the knees and take them nice and wide. And checking and using the gaze to align the feet with the knees and the shins, hands under the shoulders. Our cat-cow now from tabletop as you inhale and offer the heart down to your mat. Exhale, we roll it in, rounding, drawing the chin into the chest and open through the back of heart space. 2 more rounds. Dip it down, inhale, rise. Exhale, we curl in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, draw back to neutral, and we'll take a bend of the elbows and slowly invite the heart to the mat. Your 8-point plank. Ripple through center. Wiggle on the mat if you need. Your baby cobra. We're going to take a tuck of the toes today and take your baby cobra softly with the elbows soft, the back soft, into a full cobra. Draw back into the knees via your tabletop. Release the knees and find a down dog, your first one. And take a little pedal and find some space through the calves, the hamstrings, the muscles of the back body. Let's walk it back in. Top of the mat. Our 3 breaths. Take it to the sides. Inhale. Exhale, dive. Finding some fluidity now with your breath as you rise. And your exhale takes you to fall. And third and final round, inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the mat. Hands to mat or shin. As you draw into a halfway lift. Your 3 ripples here. Exhale. Inhale. And feel that fluidity and that fullness of time as you wind and unwind the spine. Hands to the mat. Right leg shoots back. Sink the hips nice and low. Let's step it back. Plank pose. 1 breath. Stay for the exhale. Drop the knees. 8-point plank, we lower. Inhale, ripple through baby cobra. Take your inhale. And then as you exhale, draw to rise, that nice soft cobra, rippling you back through your tabletop. Tuck the toes, down dog. Yogis, you have your opening flow. We've taken that once right through both sides. Find a gentle little step-by-step walk to the top of the mat. We'll be taking that twice more each side. Inhale, rise. And as you exhale and feel into this simple little flow, I invite you to open at all times through heart, front of heart, back of heart. I'm finding expression, fearless expression, halfway left. Taking your ripple. Not needing to pause at any one time as our ripples in each of our postures today are working through to transform. Hands to the mat, we step it back with the left, sink the hips low. Step it back with the right, 1 breath. Knees to the mat, inhale, 8-point plank, you lower. Ripple, stay for a breath. Open the heart. And take it all the way through tabletop, tuck the toes, down dog. Your walk. And let's bring it to the right side. Sweep and rise. And as we work through our postures to transform our energy, to transform our physical body, our mental body, our bliss body. Exhale. Inhale, we rise. Note there's no separation. It's all fluid, it's all flow. And that transformation. No beginning, no real beginning, and no real end. Right leg, step it back, sink it low. Left leg, drop the knees. 8-point plank, we lower. Ripple and rise. And tabletop, tuck the toes. Your down dog. Yogis. This is all I want for you and from you. Inhale, draw to rise, washing it off now, our 3 breaths. Warm up rounds complete. Exhale. This time we inhale and rise. And connect to our Kali Mudra. To find our Kali Mudra, we connect the palms and link the fingers, leaving our little Charlie's Angels gun to release and to say see you later to the ego. We'll take Kali to the sky here and rock the weight into that right foot. Left knee draws into an elevated position for our stork pose. Just looking for that knee in alignment with the hip. Hips squared off. And stay here for a breath. We're slowly going to transform our stork as we tilt forwards and set her back up at the back of the mat. Find your touchdown and release that ankle inwards to find a warrior 1. your warrior one, in your Kali. Let's bring her into your fearless heart. And then take a tilt forwards. Take your time to tilt. And finding that long line of energy through that back heel all the way up, the back body extending out of the crown. And so beautiful. We'll inhale and rise and take a rotation on that left heel. Now finding yourself resting on the ball of the back foot. Release Kali, reverse swan dive down, hands to the mat, and step it back with the right. Full chaturanga now as you lower the body. Inhale, rise through your baby cobra or stay. Otherwise, come with me and find your full cobra now. Let's take it home. Your tabletop, your transition, down dog, your ripple. Now you can stay with those little walks or already start bringing in that playful little bunny hop to the top of the mat. Nice and light through the knees and the feet as you find your way to the top of the mat, and take your 3 breaths. We rise. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, dive. One more inhale, stay at the top. Find your Kali overhead and taking your mudra. And this time that weight rocks into the left and we draw the right knee into that stalk. Knee. We draw the right knee into chest, right knee in alignment with that right hip. And again, check in with your alignment. Drawing Kali into the heart. Let's take a tilt and send her to the back of the mat. We find a touchdown with the toes and then rotate that heel to find your warrior one. Inhale, rise. Exhale, we sink. And then draw her forwards, finding that nice long line of energy now from the fingertips all the way through to that right heel. Rotating onto that back heel as you draw for a long spine. Release Kali. Exhale, reverse swan dive as you sweep and find your hands back to frame left foot. Step it back in chaturanga. Inhale, rise. And tabletop, your transition, tuck your toes, find your down dog. Step, hop or jump it all the way top of the mat. Take the feet wide and inhale, rise. Come back to your 3 breaths. Inhale. And sweep and rise. Exhale, fold and fall. One more breath this time as you inhale and rise. We find that Kali Mudra overhead and straight away draw that left knee into the chest. And progressing our stalk and transforming her from your traditional stalk pose. We're going to take an extension today. And so with the toes pointed, we're going to find some strength, some fearlessness within your heart and within your left thigh too. Take an extension. Fearless heart and fearless left quad. And then take a release, a bend at the knee, and then set her on back. Drawing Kali into the heart, set it up. Warrior one, draw to rise. Inhale her back to the sky. Take your tilt. Inhale, rise, and release. Rotating on that left ball of the foot. Step it back and wash it off. Working with your breath here to find some fluidity in your flow. Down dog, step up or jump top of the mat. And reach to rise. 3 breaths. Exhale and fall. Inhale. Active arms through this, finding a fearlessness with each posture. Inhale, rise. Straight in, Kali Mudra overhead and right knee into chest. Stalk pose. Point the toes. Take your extension. Fearless heart, fearless right quad. Stay for a breath. Try and keep it nice and high. And take a bend in the knee. Take a tilt and set it up back of the mat. And draw to rise. Exhale, sink, surrender, and rotate that heel as you draw into the chest. Our warrior one. Inhale. Take your tilt. Long line of energy. Inhale, rise and release. Rotate on that back ball of the foot, step it back and drop into your chaturanga. Inhale. Tuck the toes. Hips to rise, your down dog. Step up or jump top of the mat. And we have one more round here. Inhale, rise. One more round each side. Inhale. Exhale. I'm feeling the fearlessness of this flow today. We rise, left knee stalk pose. Take the pointed toe. Extend. Stay here. 3 little bounces this time. 3 little pumps. And take the bend of the knee. And take a tilt as you set it up back of the mat. Your warrior one as you rotate and find the heel. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink. Inhale, rise. Take the tilt. Inhale, rise. Sink and release. We'll find the hands framing that right foot. Step it back. Lower it down. Inhale. Exhale your ripple. Bunny hop, step at top of the mat. Right side. Reach to rise. Exhale. When you let go of your perception and the need to feel like the posture looks right, feel like you know where you're going and what you're doing. Right knee, rise. If you can let go of that expectation, little bounce. And just feel into the moment. Take a bend of the knee, take your tilt. Set it up back of the mat. We rotate that heel and rise. Sink down in, Kali to your heart. Inhale, rise, soft front knee. Exhale, long line of energy. Inhale, rise. Release, exhale. Hands to frame that left foot, rotate back foot, step it back, lower it down. When you're thinking so much about how the postures are meant to look and what's right, what's wrong, it takes you out of that present moment. Let's reach to rise. And your feelings become fixated on the external, staying in the moment, connecting to those feelings. Inhale, rise, and feeling fearless allows you to connect right here, right now. Left knee draws high. Your stalk pose, let's take it fearlessly a little further. Take that little bounce, that little pounce with your fearless left thigh, and then we're slowly going to swing it on through, pivoting at the pelvis, drawing all the way through to your peak posture today, your Dakasana. Nice strong lines. You can draw here, Kali, into heart, a little bit of reprieve. Set it up back of the mat, warrior one, your Virabhadrasana one. Inhale, rise through the chest. From here, let's take Kali to the sky. And we'll open her up now and settle into a warrior two. Maybe adjusting if you need to a little wider as you melt down in your warrior two. So beautiful. And this time your warrior two, settling into your third breath, softening maybe a little more. We're going to take that left hand through center, collect the right, and take it back to your Kali as you sink down into the heart. Take that tilt and shoot her forwards. And from here, release. Hands to frame right foot, step it back and wash it off. Inhale, rise. And tuck the toes. And tabletop takes you through to your down dog. Bend to the knees, step up or jump top of the mat. Your 3 breaths. Let's take that to the right side. Exhale. Fold, fall, and then rise again to fly. Honoring those cycles. Exhale, we dive. Inhale, we reach to rise and draw right knee now into that stalk. And find your Kali, pointed right toe, extension at the right knee, your little pulse. And then from here, and that pivot at the pelvis, as you find that right toe sweeping the mat, and reach into your warrior three fearlessly. And set it up back of the mat and find that warrior one as you inhale, rise. Kali into the heart. Take a breath. So beautiful. A warrior two. And send Kali to the sky, and as you release her, we melt down in into our warrior two. Playing with all of the warriors within you today. Embodying and embracing that fearless heart through your Virabhadrasana 1, your Virabhadrasana 2, and your Virabhadrasana 3. Backhand sweeps through to collect the left. Rotate on that back heel and take your pivot. And finding those long lines of energy, release and find frame for that left foot. Step it back. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, we rise. And take it on back. Draw it to the sky. Step up or jump top of the mat. And take your breaths. Yogi's doing so well. Should feel nice and warm now. Exhale, fold and fall. Inhale, we rise. Your full expression of our Abhaya flow today. Your fearless heart flow. Inhale, we rise. As you meet your Kali, left knee into stalk, and take that extension, find those little pulses, and then send it on back. And finding for the second time this side, your warrior three. And you can stay here or take your Kali into the heart to back it off just a little. Either way, let's set it up back of the mat. Find your warrior one, take Kali to the sky, and a release through that knee, and then sink in, settle in. So beautiful. And this time as you release it to the sky and open into your warrior two, we'll just stay for the one breath. You inhale to rise, your exhale to surrender you. We're going to flip the palms and take a sweep of the sky, finding Kali once more. And then as you drop back into that right knee, we're going to sweep beyond the back of the mat, overhead, and shoot it straight back into your warrior three. So good. Hold it here, 3 breaths. Good work, yogis. Set it up, release the hands, and let's wash it off with your vinyasa. Inhale to rise. Take your ripple. Hips to the sky. Bunny hop or step at top of the mat. Your 3 breaths. Exhale. Inhale. And final breath here. As you draw to rise, find your Kali at the top of the breath, right knee into the chest. And pointed toe, extend your little bounces. Swing it on through. Warrior three. So beautiful. Staying here or draw Kali into chest. Set it up back of the mat. Take your warrior one reaching to the sky. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, release and open your warrior two. Your warrior two, just the one breath this time. As you flip the palms, find an extension of that front leg, finding Kali, soften in that front leg, and pour it forwards, finding a reach to the front of the mat, circling on through beyond the back of the mat through your Skandasana. Overhead, rotate that back foot, take your rise, warrior three, second time this side. So good. So beautiful. 3 breaths. You've got one more. And set it back up. Release the hands. Frame left foot. Lower it down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drive it on home. And take it to the sky. Bunny hop at top of the mat. And we reach to ride. Yogis, you have one final round, both sides. Stay with me fearlessly in your flow today. Your fearless heart. Your Abhaya of Heart. Inhale, reach and rise. Kali, left knee stalk. Extend your pulse. Sweep. Dakasana. And set it up. Warrior one. Exhale, melt. Inhale, rise, open it up. Warrior two. Flip the palms. Straighten that front leg. Find your Kali. Soften in that front leg. Sweep beyond the back of the mat. Skandasana. All the way over. Rotate the back foot and rise. Warrior three, just the one breath. Exhale. Release the hands. Step it back. And we lower. Heart to the mat. Open, exposed. Set it back. Inhale, rise. Step up or jump top of the mat. Your three breaths. As we flow on through, knowing this is your final round. In flow. Can you connect or disconnect as it may be? Hands into Kali. The right knee, stalk. Find the point of the toe. Extend your pulse. And sweep it on back, your Dakasana. One breath only. Set it up, back of the mat, we rise. Your warrior one. Exhale and bring her into the heart. Inhale, rise. Open it up, your warrior two. Flip the palms, soft front knee, find Kali. And soft knee into your lunge. Big circle, big cycle through time to the back of the mat and beyond. Rotate the back heel and take a dive as you reach and find your final warrior three. And set it up. Release Kali. Frame the left and wash it off. Yogis, your journey, your creation. Rise. Ripple it back. Tuck the toes and take your down dog. Stay here and pedal it out. As you create, we stay in the moment. We distract energy that does not serve us in this present moment. Let's settle into stillness now. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, soften the heart back to the thighs. 2 more breaths here. Exhale, drawing those heels to surrender to the mat and the heart to surrender to the thigh. 1 more breath. Exhale. We'll rise through the toes, allow the heels to lift, take a little ripple and find your plank pose just for a moment. Drop the knees, coming back to that tabletop. Done so well today, yogis, created so much heat. Let's begin to see the other side of this transformation as we surrender into the moment that we've created together. Let's take a walk with the hands. So we're going to play with those 3 ripples of breath now in our Anahatasana. I'm finding the hips above the knees and the hands nice and wide. We'll inhale and find a little bit of space. And then as you exhale, we're simply going to soften the heart down towards the mat, checking in with your alignment, that you've got enough space to bow down. You might find yourself bowing down on a 45-degree angle. Walk those hands maybe just as wide as the mat to create heaps of space to surrender into the back of your heart. When you inhale, we back it off a little. As you exhale, soften in a little more. One more breath here in your Anahatasana, your melting heart, your fearless heart. Inhale, walk it all the way back to your seat. Coming back to your Abhaya of Heart. Right hand to rise, left hand to the chest. And the elbows soft in a surrendered state. Do you feel that fearlessness within you? Can you feel your heart acknowledging the practice, the process, creation, life and destruction, all alive, all readily available to transform within you? Our third and final breath. Release and take your walk. Anahatasana. Round two, hands nice and wide. Inhale. Exhale, sink and surrender. As if you're bowing down humbly, offering your heart. Inhale, rise. Exhale, offer the heart, sink it on back. Inhale. Exhale to sink. Inhale, rise, walk it back, find your seat. And your three breaths, Abhaya of Heart. Inhale. Feel into the expansion. This time, open the mouth. Sigh it all out. Inhale. Exhale, release. One more breath. Exhale, sigh it on out. Release, third and final time, your melting heart. Take the hands just as wide as the mat, or even a little wider. Find that ripple with your breath as you exhale and surrender the heart, offering her, offering Kali, offering Abhaya, offering it all. Inhale. Exhale, sink it on down. And this time, as you take your walk and find your Abhaya Mudra, we're going to take our inhale, feel that left hand. And then exhale, shoot it forwards. Draw it back in. Inhale. Exhale, release any fear that you had, that you have. Inhale. Final round. Exhale, release. And then right hand to cross over that left. And feeling into the effects. Feeling into that stimulation. Feeling it all. Feeling your connection to Kali. Feeling the beauty and the bliss side of what she symbolizes within you. Time, creation, destruction, all of the cycles. And just as we embrace the beginning of each day, the day itself and the setting of the sun, we embody these cycles of nature within us. So beautiful, yogis, your bliss state. You have arrived. You are home. And let's release the heart and slowly take a walk all the way forwards this time, making sure you've got enough space on the mat. Releasing down to the elbows, release the hips. Left arm extends and take a roll to the back body. Taking any adjustments you need. And find the body long. Well, let's link the hands and connect to Kali once more here, sending it overhead. Big toes together to touch. Reaching towards the back of the room, the front of the room, and finding the body long. Closing out with your counter strength here. We're going to take Kali and fearlessly draw to rise. I'm going to show you the first one. We'll inhale. And on the exhale, as we shoot her overhead, we're going to draw the chin into the chest, and you might stay here. Or with a little bit of momentum, draw to rise and take her to the sky. And the exhale, unravel. And now we're just taking this 3 times, and you can work with the exhale for that little bit of momentum. Your final active posture, your final fearless play. Let's take the inhale here together now. Keep those toes pointed, legs active. As you exhale, draw chin into chest, draw to rise. Take Kali to the sky, spine long. Exhale, curl it in, open the back of the heart, release it to the back of the mat. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale, we rise. Inhale. Exhale, curl it in. Final round, yogi. Stay with me. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise, release her. Take a walk, releasing the entire length of the back of your heart. A passive, not an active Paschimottanasana here. As you hang the head, hang the heart. And fearlessly now embrace a surrender. I'm going to slowly draw the back body sliding on back, keeping the chin into chest, staying nice and rounded. Release the palms, maybe take the heels a little wider. Feeling the back of the heart beating against the mat. You're a warrior today. Fearless. Connected to Kali. And that fearless spirit within you. Yogis will take 3 clearing breaths before you completely soften and surrender into your Savasana. Inhale for creation. Take a hold, a moment here, embodying and embracing that Kumbhaka breath retention, and then open your mouth, allowing for destruction. 2 more breaths. Surrender into your Savasana. yogis. Ever so slowly bringing some awareness back to the body. Maybe bringing some gentle movement to the fingers, to the toes. And when you feel ready, take a roll to your favorite side. And as we slowly draw to rise, we sit in stillness, left hand to heart, right hand offering it open, palm forward, and fearlessly and feeling into your Abhaya of Heart, feeling the fullness of time and all that you've created today, worked through and worked with, releasing and destructing. Right hand over the heart, take a deep inhale and find your prayer, bowing the head, chin into chest. Yogis, thank you so much for sharing your fullness with me today, your open heart, leaning into and being prepared to release it all. And the inhale, rise, and gently blink open the eyes. And yogis, as you leave the four corners of your mat today, may you continue to step into your day, your night, and time fearlessly with Abhaya of Heart. Namaste.